Well, hey guys, my name's Jason. Thanks for joining me here today at Hunt Club Nissan. We're going to be taking a look at our 2014 SL Pathfinder. This Pathfinder features such great things as the technology package, which now includes navigation. You're also going to get heated seats, a rear camera, leather seats, and a whole lot more. As always, we're going to take a quick look at the exterior of the vehicle, hop inside, show you a couple of quick features, and finish off as to why we think you should make this Pathfinder your very own. Now the front end of the vehicle right here, coming around the front, you do get halogen headlights high and low with the projectors right there. Nice aggressive bumper right on the front grille. And then of course, looking down below, you've got your fog lights, which also work as your daytime running lights. Moving around the outside, this right here is the dark slate metallic. Great color choice, I think. One of my favorite colors that Nissan produces. Now, chrome accents on the bottom of the door sills right there, actually useful because when you come up closer right here, what these are going to be great for is when you're opening up your door, say you hit another door accidentally, say there's like a curb or something there, these things are going to help protect the paint and make sure that you don't get any chips and any premature rusting. Now, your rear view mirrors are actually heated on the outside as well too. On the top there, you got your roof rails. You can actually go and install crossbars if you want to and add things like skiing, snowboard carriers, or a Thule rack if you need a little extra space on a long family trip. And then coming around the back of the vehicle right here, you've got a tow hitch installed from the factory standard, boom. And a 7-pin wiring harness, double boom, because you can tow 5,000 pounds. Also, you can see your little parking sonar buttons here in the back, so if you do get close to something, it's gonna boop, boop, boop at you. Speaking of boop, boop, booping, we're going to open up the power liftgate. Inside this car right here, you can see, well, truck, SUV, I guess, you can see we've got a ton of space still in the back with the second or the third row up. So you still get good amount of storage space for two big pieces of luggage. Underneath, you've got the subwoofer for your Bose premium audio system. Behind this little guy right here is where you're going to see all of your jacks and tools. And this little button right here is where you're going to actually lower the spare tire, because that's where your tire is actually located on the underside of the vehicle. Boop, under there. Now, just going to pop these seats down quick just to show you how much space you are going to have. Now that seat's tilted back a little farther right now, so it makes it hard to put it down, but that's easy to adjust. Boom. You can see just how much storage space you're going to have in the back of the vehicle here. Pull on this little loop right here. You can see this little guy right there, and you're going to lift that seat back into place. Now, you can also lift up the headrests right here if you want to, but I find even if you're going to keep the seats up, you're going to want to make sure to keep these down if no one's going to be sitting back there. Gives you better visibility out of the back of the vehicle. That's going to be a problem on any larger SUV that you're looking for. Now as well too, you got a 12-volt power plug here in the back and little hangers in order to be able to carry bags and stuff like that. These will actually hold up to 5 kilograms or 5 pounds, 10 pounds. So they're great if you got like a small bag of groceries or something and you want to hook it up. So that way the apples and oranges aren't rolling around to the back. Say if you've got this filled up with a bunch of other gear and stuff like that. This little button right here, you're going to press that again. And what's really cool is that this thing's actually super safe. So if it feels 5 pounds or more of reverse pressure on it, it's going to actually return back to its original position. So no squished fingies and stuff like that from the little ones there. Well, let's hop into the front of the vehicle and we'll get a closer look. Easiest way to do that is actually just use the intelligent key system. All you do is push this button once, it's going to unlock the front door with the selective unlock. Second time is going to unlock all the doors of the vehicle, and then a third time is going to lock it back up. So boop, let's go inside. So let's start out with a nice bird's eye view of the vehicle right here. You get a nice wood trim accents to the interior here in the SL package. And then of course we come around this side right here. We'll just give you a nice pan of the actual full interior of the vehicle so you can see the dashboard and everything there and just how great it's going to look. It's going to be the one thing you're going to see probably the most when you're driving this car. Now getting a little up close and personal here. First things first, you're going to notice all of your window buttons there. Now driver and passenger have automatic windows, and then your mirror adjustments right here. Cool thing actually about the outside mirrors in these cars is that when you're actually backing up, if you've got the outside mirror selected, they're actually going to tilt down. This actually makes it a little easier to, when you're trying to pilot the vehicle and back up close to a curb or something like that, gives you a little bit more curb distance so you can actually see where things are on the lower side of the vehicle. If you want to, you can actually select it back to the center, and that's actually going to change it back up into just the regular mirror position if you don't like that feature. Down below, heated steering wheel, traction control, The power liftgate button and the power liftgate disabler, so if you want to turn that off, are all right there, along with the tow mode. Now it also, you can see right there, that's where your rear sonar is going to be in the information screen on the front side, and that's what your backup camera looks like. And it actually has cardinal direction lines as well too, to show you we're going to be backing up when you are backing up. Steering wheel right here, cruise control on the right hand side, audio system controls down at the bottom right here, including your voice controls. Now with the Nissan Connect hard drive navigation system, when you press this voice control button, it's going to give you a few extra options.
Please say call, followed by a phone book name, or say a category like navigation.
Navigation.
Navigation. Please say destination home, address.
Previous destinations.
Previous destinations. Please.
1.
Calculating a route to 1.
And now we're going to go to the Royal Bank.
Route guidance to your destination.
Now here's something really cool
Current route.
about this system is when you press the display button here, you're actually going to be able to just do certain settings. But if you want to, with the display adjustment in the map system, you're actually going to be able to do a little bit more. So you can actually set it up so that you can have 2 separate maps coming up right on this screen right here. And we can go into the map menu. And then what we're going to do is we're going to change map view to a split 2D map or a split bird view, right? Or split whichever you want to do. So you can actually split them into 2 different styles if you want to make things a little bit easier when you are driving. And you can actually even add things as well to the map view as well, if you want to. So we'll go back to the bird view because that's one of my favorite settings. And then what we'll do is, you can see right here, once you get close to an intersection, it's actually going to pop that up. But what you can also do is you can put up a turn list. So you can see all the turns you're going to make, and then when you get close to that turn, it's actually going to show you how to make that turn. That's super cool and useful, I think. As far as navigation system, this thing is awesome when you compare it to something like, Google Maps or something on your phone, which is what a lot of people use when they're navigating around the city. Something that's built into the dash like this, especially when you got a lot of family and stuff like that, this is going to make your driving super easy, especially when you're on, say, a long trip, Montreal, Toronto, places where I'm not really familiar with and comfortable with. You're still going to feel familiar and comfortable when you're in those locations. Driver information screen right here. Let's get back to that though. I want to show you some. So right up here, top information button, that's this little double square button right here. That's going to cycle through things like your trip computer, your fuel economy settings, any warnings that you have. You can also turn on settings for the tire pressure monitoring system and the 4x4 system in there through the actual main menu selection system. So we can actually go and add tire pressure and 4-wheel drive in if we want to. Those are really quick. And then we can hit our back button, come back out. And then when I go through the system right here, now you can see the tire pressure and the 4-wheel drive system actually show up as part of the menus. Lastly, right here, source button. So this is going to allow you to be able to change your FM to your AM, XM audio presets as well. Here's something really cool. You get satellite radio, and then you also get Bluetooth audio streaming, an auxiliary jack, and of course your CDs as well too. Climate control system is really nice. One of the things I really like about Nissan is they give you a good mix of analog dials and digital buttons there to choose from, so you can boop the best way you like. The other cool thing about this is a touchscreen. It still has the information scroll wheel right here. So when you come back to this, I'm just going to pause, cancel the route guidance here. So when you're back to this right here, when you're adjusting climate control, it's actually going to go turn up, turn down. You're going to see the menu pop up for a second, and then it's going to disappear again back here, but it's still going to list a little bit of information at the bottom. For instance, what channel or something like that you're on. So if I go back to Sirius XM and I go back to my map setting right here, it's actually going to show you what preset you're on there right now. You can actually scroll through those presets as well too, using this little toggle switch right here. Turn down the volume for a second. Down below right here, you've got 2 power plugs underneath your climate control settings, which actually is tri-zone as well too, so you get climate control settings for the rear. I'll show you that when we get to the back. And then over here, you've got cook and simmer for the driver and passenger for heated seats. Right over here, a little bit different in this model year, hill descent control wasn't something that was part of the little 4x4 intelligent 4x4 system right here. That was something that was added in 2015. But what you still do get is you do get the locking differential for the rear, so up to 40 kilometers an hour this is going to lock, or else you can switch it to the two-wheel drive if you want to for the summertime. And auto is going to actually engage the all-wheel drive system automatically depending on where you are and the current driving conditions that you're seeing at the moment. Let's go take a look at that back seat. But before we get there, let's take a look here. You actually got a Bose premium audio system in this vehicle with 11 speakers, including that subwoofer. So it's going to be a great sound system to those long car rides. I'm going to be honest, your kids' tunes will never sound better. And if it's just for yourself and an older family and stuff like that, you're going to enjoy all of the great audio that you have to offer and impeccable high quality sound. Into the rear of the vehicle, you can see right here, cup holds are on the door. 2013 when this vehicle launched, they didn't have them up here. They got them up here now because a lot of times people were complaining that, you know, if you wanted to have, say, 2 car seats up front, have one of the family members sit in the center, it was really difficult to do that and still have, you know, juice and beverages available to a family member with the cup holders integrated into the armrest, but you still get 2 right there. So they added some to the actual side there. You also still get extra storage and a water bottle holder. And then this is the climate control system that I was telling you about for the back. So this will actually control this area and the rear seats as well too. And then of course you've got automatic climate control here. So if you just want to set a temperature, you can. You can also lock this out from the front. And then down below, you've actually got heated seats as well too. Now getting All right, so getting into the third row is actually really easy in this particular Pathfinder right here. There's actually a little switch right up here, and it's just a one-step process. All you gotta do is pull that up, the seat pan folds up automatically, push the seat forward, and you've got access to that third row, no problems whatsoever. One of the easiest entryways into a third row system available in the market. One of the great things about it is say you actually have your car seat installed in this seat right here, this seat pan will still pop up part way and you can still actually get it to push forward and still get a ton of space to get into that back row. Fantastic. One of my favorite things about the Pathfinder right here. This is actually also adjustable to this center row, so you can actually move it to a distance where everyone still has leg room. Right here, again, those climate control settings, just in case we missed it on the last cut. You've got all of that up top there, including automatic climate control and heated seats for this center row, and that'll actually heat up the 2 outside seats perfectly. Well, guys, I want to thank you for taking the time to join me here today on this quick tour of our Nissan Pathfinder. This cell is available here at Hunt Club Nissan. We're open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays, and always online at huntclubnissan.com. My name's Jason. Thanks very much for joining me, and we'll see you on the next one.